Hey guys, I'm back and we are playing Call of Duty Vanguard Beta. It's like the last day of the Vanguard Beta for like the PlayStation exclusive section of it. So next week crossplay will be enabled and Xbox users and also all the free PlayStation users will jump on. Well, not next week, in a few days actually, just in a few days. They'll jump on, and then after a few days after that, PC and all the free Xbox users can also jump on, I believe. So this coming beta section of the coming week or whatever, or coming few days after, crossplay will be enabled. So this is the kind of last day where we get to try out the beta, like where it's only PlayStation users and stuff like that. Um, I thought it'd be interesting to just showcase. I only actually like leveled up two guns properly in this first week of the beta. I went with the STG-44 and the M1928. I've started leveling up the MP40, but there's still a bit of grinding left for that one. And I tried desperately to grind the Itera burst, but that is such a bad gun at the moment. Like I don't have any sort of build that I can recommend for it. Um, so let's just check out the two guns that I did like level up. This is what I was using on it. Again, I haven't tried everything out, but this is what's working for me. Uh, I don't even know the compensator right here. This barrel VDD 760 mm. This optic, the 2x scope. The scope is actually useful because like with the like red dots and all, you can't really keep track of the enemies for long. Like if you once you start firing the SDG, so. And with this build, it's highly accurate, but you do need to kind of at least be able to track the enemy a little bit. So that helps the optic a tad bit at the moment. Constans, I don't even know some of these words. The second stock I've been using. The pressure. This allows a little faster reload if I'm injured. I just threw on surplus recently. I haven't actually used it much, but just get some XP from it. I don't need the melee stuff at the moment, so I figured I might as well just go with that. The fabric grip. .30 Russian short 30 round mag. Using the subsonic bullets keeps me off the mini map. And the Carver foregrip. So it's a highly accurate SDG build, but I would reckon you probably need to get an extra shot or two, like probably an extra shot than you would normally need to. But very accurate, easy to use. I'm guessing most people, when they jump on the beta, is probably gonna want to level up the STG because it's just, you know, that kind of go-to gun that give you that good experience for the game and not necessarily have to struggle with all sorts of like complex recoils and stuff like that. What's up, Furious? What's up? The second build, this gun that I like leveled up is the M1928 or the Tommy gun or whatever. Now, initially, I actually couldn't control the recoil on this gun and I wasn't digging it that much. But once I leveled it up a tad bit, this gun is probably got the fast. Like, again, I haven't tried out all the guns in the game, nowhere near it. But it has such a fast time to kill. It's bonkers. And so far, in comparison between the MP40 and this M1928, this gun's got a way faster time to kill. like way faster, like to the point where it actually, in my opinion, might need a bit of a nerf. I highly recommend those that, like, if they don't nerf it, or even if they have nerfed it a little bit, it'll still be very good. I would wager. Highly recommend you guys give this gun a go and just level it a tad bit so you get a few of the attachments before giving up on it. So I'm using the #3 rifle brake for the accuracy. I've actually tried out these barrels and I found that the default barrel is actually the most versatile out of the three that they've given you the choice of. So I just stuck with the thing. Do use the red dot sight, the slate reflector. Just it's a free attachment. I mean, honestly, the weird thing about this 10 attachment system is most of the time, like, there's no reason not to put the attachment on if, like, it's not gonna cause any issues. Like I said, the barrel, I felt the downsides for these barrels were more than the gains, so that's why I kept the default one. But there's no downsides to having an optic, which is somewhat nice because I do prefer having an optic, and it's always like sad to like sacrifice an optic for an attachment because the gun plays better. But in this situation, you can throw on an optic and no worries. So I just go with the slate thing. I'm actually kind of 50-50 on it. Like, I do like the fact that you can throw on like all these attachments, and the other part of me is like, dude, it kind of makes it like there's no penalties like to like if in previous CODs, if you wanted a really good build for an SMG, usually you're going to sacrifice the optic because the optic is not as useful for an SMG build when you're like building it for close range. Whereas now it's like there's no downside to having that optic and all. You can just kind of go with it and all. So it's kind of like a 50. Like, for me, that's cool, that's great. And then the other side of me is like, oh, there's kind of no downside to doing that, where there probably should be a bit of a downside. The CGC wire grip is what I was going with. And then the steady, it gives you a reduced movement penalty, so you can still move pretty quickly with this thing. I'll just probably throw in surplus again. Again, these two are the fast melee and the melee reach and all. They're useful, I guess, if you're in a tight situation. But this close range, the gun's close range is actually pretty nasty, so you don't need to worry about like panic meleeing or anything like that. You can just try to like hip fire, kill them, and probably get away with it. Pintar grip for the added recoil control mainly, and the hip fire accuracy also helps quite a bit. Like I said, you can do that. 8mm Kurtz 50 round drums, what I seem to be using. Again, subsonic. These are like the suppressor of the game. So if people are using the radar perk, you won't show up on the mini-map by using those subsonic bullets. Again, very useful, keeping you off the mini-map. And then the M1930 Madison, I guess, foregrip. Again, it helps with the accuracy and stability and all that nonsense. So yeah, that's the two guns that I leveled up the most and like used the most in this beta. And again, I highly recommend for those of you just trying to, like, I hope, partially hope, like they somewhat nerf this M1928 because it is beyond a beast of how fast time to kill it is. Like, I'm actually surprised most people that I've been watching, streamers and all, have been gravitating to the M40, which is a good gun. Like I said, I've started leveling it up. I'm like level 18, so I've got a reasonably decent feel for the gun, and it's good and accurate and easy to use and stuff like that, similar to the STG. But this is bonkers, like, in my opinion. Like, the time to kill on this gun is ridiculous at the moment. That being said, I do also want to kind of touch upon the Itera burst. This gun is so bad at the moment. It is in desperate need of like a buff. Like, I was trying to use it yesterday, leveling it up a little bit. I was hoping to get like, I was actually planning on leveling up most of the like assault rifles if I could. Um, but Jesus, the Atira is so bad. The time to kill is ridiculously slow, like ridiculously slow. And I was initially like, oh, it's just the time to kill and stuff like that. But then I was watching Exclusive Aces video, and it's apparently also like it's a combination of the time to kill and the sprint out time at the moment with these semi-automatics. Not only the Atira burst, but also the M1 Grand. They have a really, really bad sprint out time. And with this one in particular, it's a burst rifle. And most of like your like engagements on the maps that we have currently are going to be slightly medium to longer ranges, not really close range. And you're going to need to have at least two bursts. So when you combine a really poor sprint out time, and then the two bursts, getting that second burst off is mad slow. Like the burst delays between the gun, it's really, really slow. So you can't really get quick bursts. Most of the time you're going to die before you can even like half damage the person. Like it is really, really unusable at the moment. I just couldn't handle it at all. Like I was like single digit kills and double digit deaths almost every game when I tried it with this thing, and it was like a horrible experience. It really, really needs a lot of work on like making it more viable in the game. Um, yeah, I was actually kind of hoping it'd be a good gun. Like I was kind of interested in it and all, um, and I was like, it's just not usable at the moment. It is just so bad. Um, so yeah, this is the one to avoid at the moment. Um, the M1 Grand, like I've not used it much, but it's okay. But this, like I said, the sprint out time is just really punishing. So it becomes like, why are you using this M1 Grand? You might as well just be using a sniper rifle and you'll get your one-shot kills. Whereas the M1 Grand, you need to at least two-tap them. Um, so yeah, again, another one that probably needs a buff, but I haven't used it enough to like give my in-depth kind of like perspective to it. I use the Atira a bit and it is just unusable. It is just so bad. Like I don't know what they were thinking with it. Like it is just really, really bad, dude. Um, the other one that I haven't yet used is the Sten. I'm kind of keen on trying that out. Um, but like I've come like with the gunfights that I've come across, the bulk of the gunfights like where it's this M1928 versus the Sten, this one will come out on top usually, unless like the person misses his shots or something like that, or like whatever. But like if it's a 50-50 shot, M19 will probably win it. So at the moment, this is like the OP SMG in my opinion, and probably needs a nerf like come week 2 when they thin. So yeah, those are my builds. I've been using like a Ghost, Radar, Double Time as my perks. I honestly don't really know. The Radar one's useful, I guess. Like I was like, when I heard the Radar thing, like the perk thing, this is gonna be a lot of me talking, by the way, when I'm doing this stream, and I will try to get some gameplay in. But I'm trying to just give my thoughts of week 1 and what like my impressions are for all these things and all in this stream. So when I heard that this Radar perk was there, I was like, oh, this is at least a good kind of like compensation for those people that keep on bitching out there's no ping, like no like the red dots on the mini map and all that. So at least here you have this perk that gives that. The way this game plays though, I'm gonna have to agree with them and say like this should just be the default Radar. You're shooting an unsuppressed gun, just ping them on the map. Like these maps are like kind of like a little more complex, I guess, especially that jungle map and stuff like that. I think in scenarios like that, it is almost required that like if they're firing their gun, hopefully they're pinging themselves, so you can at least be somewhat aware of like where the enemies are and stuff like that. Some of the spawns have been like dreadful also, and I expect that to be fixed like over the course of the beta and then the full game coming out and all. But still, partially think the radar thing needs to be like this radar perk should just be that default radar. It should just be like that. Which makes like the subsonic bullets almost like a crutch attachment if they do that, but I feel like it's kind of needed. The other thing that I've kind of like been torn, like I'm not super keen on, let's just put it that way, has been the field upgrades. One, the recharge time, like I've been just using the supply box, which has got a fast recharge time, but it is really fast. Like the recharge time is a bit on the quick side, even for the fast thing. So I mean, I can understand something like the slow one and the medium one. I haven't tried them to know exactly what the recharge time is on them, but this is way too quick to be the at the speed you get the supply box is way too quick, which makes me concerned about the armor plates. Now I'm of the Modern Warfare remastered and the original Modern Warfare person. I was one of those guys who ran Juggernaut. Like I like Juggernaut, and I know people hated people who did that because it just like it's such a cheeseball thing, right? Having Juggernaut would give you that kind of extra health or whatever automatically, and having if these plates are even half as fast as a supply box, you're going to be getting them way too quickly. As it is, I think the supply box you're getting way too quickly. So the armor plates are just going to be disgusting, dude. I haven't unlocked it yet, but I've heard stories, and they need to slow down. I think all of the field upgrades, I would wager. I haven't timed them out, but like I said, just based on the speed of the supply box, they probably need to reduce everything down quite a bit. And the armor plates maybe should be actually a slow recharge rate, not a fast one. I wouldn't even put it in medium. I would wager it probably needs to be a slow recharge if you're going to keep them. The other thing with these field upgrades that I've been a little bit like anti, I guess, has been the field mic. Like, again, like I see people, like I haven't used the field mic, so I don't know how fast it charges, but I see people just dumping field mics all over the goddamn place. And there's two things. One, when a teammate drops the field mic, you get that blue dot on it, but it's really, really hard to see that it's a teammate's field mic. So you'll often just end up trying to shoot it to like break it, right? Which brings me to the second point. The field mic has insane durability, dude. It is insanely durable. So one, if it's a teammate field mic, you'll be shooting a lot into it thinking you need to break it. And it won't break, obviously. You won't get any hit markers, which will hopefully indicate to you quick enough that like it's a teammate's one. So you can't see the blue dot. And two, when the enemy's field mic is there, you're shooting a ton into it just to break it. And then you'll have to reload. And by then some idiot, if they're semi-competent, will have seen you shooting their field mic and come at you while you're reloading to like take on the fight. It should not be that durable. I can understand a little bit durable, but it shouldn't be so like strong that you're emptying tons of bullets into it to break it. And the second thing is like in Cold War, if you are like on top of the field mic or something like that, or really close to it, you could just press a button prompt and you would insta break it. Like it's like a finishing move for the field mic, right? In Cold War, there's no animation. It's like instant. Like you just press the button and it breaks. Like you can be running past it. You press the button in the right time, it breaks, and you can keep on moving. If they're so like obsessed with making the field mic a tad bit slower to break, maybe include an animation of him like stepping on it or something to break it, which I honestly don't think is a good idea. I think it should just be like if you're on top of the field mic, you should be able to insta break it with a button prompt. But you could potentially slow yourself down a tad bit by just making a very, very short animation of him interacting and breaking the thing. Yeah, so at the moment, the field mic, it's got way too much health and it's just a pain in the butt. Like you don't have that button prompt option to break the field mic, which I think should be there. As far as the Goliath goes, my problem with it is I think actually more so like when teammates call the Goliath, it is so freaking loud. Like this again falls back to the audios like being in a bit of a bad state right now. Like I don't have like I hear the freaking Goliath like rolling around. I'm just running, dude. I'm like, oh my god, dude. I don't know whose it is, whether it's a teammate's Goliath or enemy. I'm just out of there, dude. It's like whatever. I don't want to be blown up by this thing. Um, Again, I personally haven't used a Goliath, but I've died to it, and it's got a really big blast radius also. For a field upgrade, it's pretty pretty big blast radius for it. Um, Again, I haven't used it much, so it's mainly the sound that gets to me, man. It gets so loud. I can hear it like moving around the map so loudly, and sometimes I have no clue where it's coming from and all. It gets a bit annoying. But also, like the one or two times I've died to it, the blast radius seemed a little bigger than it should have been. Um, so yeah, that's my opinions on the like thing. I dude, honestly haven't touched Dead Silence because again, the audio's not been there at the point where like I've felt the need for Dead Silence. Um, I was actually thinking about this, and like in the alpha, like when the I think I was discussing the footsteps, and everyone's like was really happy, like, hey, you know, the footsteps are actually really quiet. You don't require Dead Silence and stuff like that. I actually really like that concept. Like you don't like it. Like a lot of people have been saying, hey, just make it a perk, make it a perk, make it a perk. But the minute you make Dead Silence or Ninja, or whatever the equivalent is, to a perk, it becomes a crutch perk because the footsteps are louder, so you do need like to use it as a thing. And if teammates are not using it, it gets me irritated. In Cold War, when I hear like teammates clumping around, I'm like, dude, I don't want to be near that fool because he's way too fucking loud. How is he not using like Ninja? So I like the fact that footsteps are a lot quieter. Um, if anything, like I can see like a lot of people's concerns are like, dude, if this remains the case, no one's going to use Dead Silence, right? Like, why would they? And that's going to make the developers want to like buff the footsteps and make it louder or something like that. Not buff it, like nerf the footsteps to make it louder or whatever. And so people are more reliant on the Dead Silence and all that. Um, I have a couple of ideas behind this. Like, and this one of them is just, I just came up with this on the spot, thinking of the field mic one. But maybe if you have Dead Silence on, when you're really close to the enemies, then the footsteps become a tad bit louder. That'll nerf it, right? But not only that, maybe something like when you're breaking the field mics or something, if they decide to go with the animation method, that'll speed up the time to break those field mics. So it's really quick as opposed to a little bit slower. Or if you're doing a finishing move, it becomes a lot quicker. So you can like pull off finishing moves really fast. You can maybe melee a little quicker. Oh, it does actually say. Yeah, okay. Gun, melee, and throwing knife refresh duration. I don't know what that means. I can understand throwing knife refresh duration, but gun and melee. But yeah, those things. But even like maybe something like a finishing move, like goes a lot faster and all, and just add some value to like Dead Silence that way. Maybe it'll become like, you know, that kind of melee class kind of like use, like Dead Silence becomes, and that's just my thoughts behind it. Good. Yeah, I got the PS. I pre-ordered the PlayStation, dude. I pre-ordered it on the PlayStation. That's how I got the access to the beta. It's gonna be free in a few days, dude, for everyone on the PlayStation. Just a few more days and it'll be free. So yeah, that's just been my general thoughts. I think there's gonna be some weapon balancing that's required. I think the field upgrades need a little bit of touch-ups. Like there's obviously things like the graphics need work on, the audio needs work on, things like the muzzle flash and all that stuff is a huge deterrent. Let's actually jump into some games and play some now, and then I'll wrap it up. Hey, Death Center, yes, another card game. Yeah, I know. I went to English speaking schools all my life. Like when I lived in Dubai and Bahrain, also like when I was really young, I went to like American schools. That's why I like picked up my accent. Like I like grew up a little bit in Dubai and Bahrain, and then moved back to India like when I was still pretty young. But even when I moved back to India, it was in the English speaking school that I went to and all. My Hindi is actually really bad, dude. I'm really bad. Like I'm rough that way. Dude, actually, I've been thinking about it. Dude, with the Vanguard Warzone integration, I have a sneaky feeling they will definitely include the weapons in Warzone. What I think they're gonna do is make the weapons, like the Vanguard weapons, the only weapons that you can add all 10 attachments to. So the Modern Warfare weapons, you'll be stuck with the 5 attachments. Cold War weapons, you'll be stuck with the 5 attachments. But all the Vanguard weapons will have that 10 attachment thing, is what I suspect. I'm on the PS5 right now. I have both. Like the last stream I did, I actually tried out the beta on the PS4 just to see how it was on my standard PS4. But yeah, I'm playing on the PS5 right now. Yeah, we'll try out that M1928. Uh, I'm just an average gamer, dude. I'm just gonna give the heads up. I'm not like fucking some pro gamer and all or anything like that. But
Team deathmatch. Subdue all threats. This is going to be a proper
first game on.
Not feeling so good.
Yeah, you could just tell already, like the time to kill is mad fast.
They have the advantage.
And it's pretty accurate, so you can actually like take on the longer ranges and all.
Recon airborne. Eyes up. Enemy has a counter recon aircraft.
What the hell? I didn't try out the LMGs. I have yet to try any of the LMGs.
We're in the lead. They got me pinned.
You can't see shit. The problem when you start firing, man.
Hostile recon.
Dude, I don't know where they're spawning. Like the way teammates are spread out.
Recon aloft. We got eyes. New intel. Ready for report. Recon mission ready. Find the bastards. Double kill. Bloodthirsty.
Yeah, like I said,
Kill.
people have been running the MP40 thinking like this is the best SMG, no doubt. The
Supply box here. Got the supplies.
this is the other thing. Like to call the lower thing, you have to hold left and then go down to click on it. Which I don't like.
They got me pinned.
Shit.
Recon sweeping the sector.
Like I'm used to like just pressing down or left and then up for the thing, but with this one you have to go and then select it. This is like an old system to it too, man, I believe. Oh, I messed that up.
We're breaking their backs.
Do I think? See, I think they should outperform, like technically, But if they go with that route where they like put like Vanguard weapons are the only weapons you can put 10 attachments on, then Vanguard weapons are gonna be mad OP, dude. Like it's gonna be a really OP like way to build your guns. Like why wouldn't you pick the Vanguard Car 98 when you can put 10 attachments on it, as opposed to like being limited to just 5 attachments in Warzone? Like, there's two things I think is going to happen. Either one is that, where the Vanguard weapons are all going to have that 10 attachment thing, and Modern Warfare and Cold War are going to be limited to only 5, right? The other thing is, I think they might actually not. I don't know what this is kind of like. I doubt this will happen because the way they've like thing, but they might not allow Modern Warfare and Cold War weapons, or at least Modern Warfare weapons, in the new Vanguard. I mean, in the new Warzone, the Pacific Warzone map. It might be limited to maybe just Cold War weapons and the Vanguard weapons, or maybe even just the Vanguard weapons, even possibly. Because the Cold War weapons potentially can have like up to 9 attachments and stuff like that, like if you use the gunfighter perk or whatever in Cold War. So it potentially could be balanced, so you have that kind of like larger like attachment range. The sad thing is, if they do that, a lot of people who have spent a ton of money on blueprints and stuff like that, and operators and stuff like that, are going to lose a lot of that stuff if they do that. And that probably would upset people, I would wager. Now you can go with the stick on this. This map, okay, now this map is like so broken in like certain modes. That seaside, the seaside map section or whatever, like in dominant, yeah, okay. So this is A side, and that seaside thing, I've seen this actually even in team deathmatch. You can spawn trap the shit out of the people in that like that side. Like if teammates are really smart, they can just like lock that entire section down. Like basically, you hold this corner right here, and then if teammates come there and hold this section there, they won't be able to leave their spawn. Oh my god, they flipped us, dude. That's not a good thing. Oh my god, teammates are taking Charlie. This is the worst side of the map. Things are going awry already. Yeah, we shouldn't have given A side up.
We took the advantage. Recon airborne, eyes up. Securing Able.
Okay, good. Let them have C.
Losing objective Charlie. All objectives secure. Dig in. New intel ready for report.
Oh, I should have thrown a grenade.
Baker.
Yeah, so this map's got a really bad spawn trap. Like, they will not have a chance to do it if like teammates are like semi-competent. They need to fix it like really badly. Like it is so bad how.
We dug in at Baker.
And I mean, why wouldn't you hold this zone, right?
New intel ready for report. Losing objective.
Like I got my dogs on this map doing this like.
Recon mission ready. Find the bastards.
This teammate's not doing very well at holding it though, man. They're kind of freaking.
Capturing Able.
They kind of keep on flipping.
They're taking Baker. We hold Able. Securing Charlie. Baker is overrun. Taking Baker.
Oh, what the fuck?
Losing objective Able.
Oh, thank you, man. Yeah, I'll definitely be streaming a bunch of it. Yeah. I'm going for the camel grind, I'm sure. And all.
They're taking Baker. Losing objective Able. Able is overrun.
No, I definitely, I definitely think they are gonna add new things. Like,
Closing with Able.
I'd wager the way they've done the perks on this, like the way they've done the perks on Vanguard, the way they've you know, in this like particular, like the spot that I'm jumping into, in this one, the M1928 is actually really useful, having that extra ammo and all that, and the fast time to kill up close. The SCG is like a little better, like if you're holding up that top zone. Anyway, let's not like keep on trying to camp them. Prove a point that actually is something that needs to be fixed. Not necessary. Wait.
Losing objective Baker.
But yeah, dude. Oh my god, dude. There was at least a couple of games where my team was like, the people, like the randos that I was with, were just like bonkers, harsh. With the spawn trap, and like one of them was a team deathmatch mode, like 14v14 team deathmatch mode, and like we finished the game within like minutes, dude. It was rough.
Losing objective Baker.
This is pretty cool though. You can interact with that and you can move the platform up and down.
Objective Baker. Baker is lost. So far so good. Keep at it. Securing Charlie. Recon airborne. Eyes up. Closing with Baker. New intel.
I tried to execute.
We dug in at Charlie.
Again, teammates stole Charlie. Why would you take Charlie, dude?
Losing objective Able.
Charlie, I'm telling you, this spawn trap, like if that happens, dude, it's nasty. Alright, teammate got that guy, huh?
Losing objective Baker. Show me who needs killing. Marking hostile locations. Capturing Able. Baker is overrun. We hold Able. Recon mission ready. Find the bastards. They're taking Able. Recon aloft. We got eyes. Losing objective Charlie. Able is lost. Securing Able. That's it for the intel. The enemy has total domination. Push back. Securing Baker. Bloodthirsty.
There's a field mic here. Okay, just how many bullets is that, dude? It is absolutely absurd. Oh fuck. Shit. That you need to put that many bullets into a field mic to break it.
Capturing Able. They're taking Charlie. Able locked down.
This is another thing, dude. Sometimes I don't even know where I'm being shot from. Like the way the sound effects are. Like it sometimes like feels like I'm being shot right up close. And it's like, dude, the guy's really far away, dude. And then sometimes it feels like
Able is overrun. Enemy controls it all. Take that ground. Capturing Baker. Baker is ours. Securing Able. We hold Able. Grenade!
so yeah, if teammates just go there, dude, and there, it would be a
They're
contract.
taking Baker. Baker is lost.
Oh my god, okay.
Securing Baker. It's all right now.
Oh, that's actually an interesting concept, dude. Yeah, I wonder if that happens, dude. If the platform falls on the enemy, will it crush them, dude. It should, right? And you should get credit for like. I mean,
Recon airborne. Eyes up.
it's a good point. I don't know if that happens. But okay. Like, why wouldn't you hold this spot down, dude? Like, it's madness not to. Like,
New intel, ready for report. Taking Baker. Tossing grenade. Recon mission ready. Find the bastards. We dug in at Baker. They're taking Able. Recon aloft. We got eyes. Bloodthirsty. Box ready. Got the supplies. Throwing grenade. Throwing stun grenade.
yeah, teammate flipped them. Oh no, you didn't. Ah, you might have now. Yeah, you flipped them.
Light them up.
This is another thing that I'm kind of irritated.
Securing Charlie.
You don't know when teammates have the spy plane and counter spy plane. So you're pressing the button, and that's you moving your finger away from where you could be potentially like aiming or something like that to call in your kill streak or your thing. There should be like a little red dot or something on the spy plane, like just like a little like. They could do like a little exclamation mark or something, you know, those red little circle exclamation marks, indicating like you can't call in your spy plane and counter spy plane right now. So you know, like, don't bother trying to call it in. You can't call it in right now. But instead, you call it in, and you know, it either tells you can or you can't. You know, after you trying to call it in, which is stupid. That's another like small thing that they need to just add. You know, like. I don't mind the fact it's cool that like there's no point in calling multiple spy planes. Well, actually, spy planes, there is value to calling multiple ones because then it gives you a faster radar sweep is what usually happens, right? But definitely no value in calling multiple counter spy planes or something like that, right? But there should be an indicator, like you can't call it in right now, like just something quick you can look at, like your kill streak and be like, oh, teammates counter spy planes up. There's no indication like that your teammate's counter spy plane is up, like because you can't look at your like mini map and be like, oh yeah, your teammate's got a counter spy plane. No, only enemies can see that you have like a counter spy plane. So something like as simple as that should just have like a small indication. You can't call it in. The very first day I got like my dogs, like I've only gotten the dogs twice in this game. I'm not that good. But I got the dogs like in one of my last games, and I couldn't call it in, dude. And I just kept on trying to call it in. I'm like, I couldn't understand why can't I call this in? Why can't I call this in? And I ended up getting killed trying to call in my dogs, and the game ended in a draw. If there was at least an indicator saying, hey, you can't call the dogs in right now, for whatever reason, I don't even know what the reason was at the time, then I wouldn't have bothered, you know, like I would have just kept trying to kill people and maybe won the game or something like that. So there's definitely scenarios where you're getting killed, and it's really stupid, dude. Like, why would you not let me call in my dogs? And why wouldn't you at least indicate why I'm not able to call the dogs or I can't call them in at the time?
Deathmatch. Eradicate all threats. Time to fight like you mean it. The lead's ours. Hold on to it. They have the advantage.
This gun though, like initially, it was brutal, dude. Like it had a ton of recoil, really hard to control. Like look how fast that time to kill was. I guarantee he was full health there too, man. Oh fuck, I've lost track of him with all the smoke everywhere.
Enemy has a counter recon aircraft. We're in the lead.
They've removed the like patrol mode in this map, dude. It was so broken, the spawns on it. Dude, teammate.
Molotov out. I'm pinned down.
My God. The MP40 is still good though. It is really good, but I genuinely think this is better.
The lead's ours.
With the right build, this is better. And I honestly don't think there's a way to build the MP5 to give you this quick a time to kill.
We're down, but not out.
Did both of those get stolen from me?
The lead's ours. Hold on to it.
Oh shit, I jumped the wrong time. I want to try the Sten also, dude. The Sten is actually, like, I've died to it a bit at times that, like, has my interest peaked on, like, whether it's worth giving a go.
Burn 'em up.
Oh god, corner camper. That was a bad line, dude. Longer. Oh, there's someone there. Yeah, there is.
Recon sweeping the sector. Mortars incoming. Get out.
Mortars?
You're mowing them down.
I'm not, dude. Why would they say that? The dialogue also, I feel like
They're driving us back.
the dialogue needs to be toned back. I think this butcher's like commentary during the games and all, I actually don't like it. I wish there was a way just to oh my god. Okay. Wish there was a way just to disable like Butcher's commentary like and just shut the fuck up, Butcher. I don't want to hear your nonsense.
See to your wounds. Come
Oh,
back
we
fighting
all got
for me.
dutied on, it seems. Oh well, I did at least. How is that on the top, dude? I don't understand. With 8 kills, how have we got 2,000 points, dude? Yeah. Dude, like that area in the Gavutu map or whatever that you like spawn trap, dude. That's not camping, dude. In something like domination, you're meant to hold down the B flag, but you shouldn't be able to lock them into like one corner and they have absolutely no way out. That's a very old school way of playing like shooters, where you lock them into their spawn and just don't let them out of there. They should have some options available to them to get out of there without just being completely annihilated. And that particular map, it's rough. It is rough as hell, dude. Yeah, I'll show you the value of this gun. Like even in this like bigger map,
Plan ahead, plan to win.
it's still usable. Hopefully, I can show you.
Grabbing supplies.
I mean, very likely I'll get dutied on.
Contact to the patrol zone. Enemy has a counter recon aircraft.
Okay. That wasn't good.
They have the patrol zone. New intel, ready for report. Patrol zone is ours.
I see you now.
Marking hostile locations. Hostiles took the patrol zone.
I messed up it from there.
We got an empty patrol zone. Recon mission.
Yeah, it's once you build it for accuracy a little bit, it becomes bonkers good, dude.
Bloodthirsty. Double
And that like high ammo count and all is just beastly. Motherfucker, I don't want to be in here. I think out of all the maps, the jungle map, the Guvutu map, has the best patrol like mode. Like this map, like I feel most people don't even want to be in the patrol zone because you end up like it's so wide open. Most people just end up camping spots and just picking you off. Dude, I'm telling you, that time to kill is way faster than the MP40.
New intel, ready for report. Double kill.
And he has so much more ammo and all, you can really freaking take. Like that was a horrible. What the hell was that, dude?
Recon aircraft is flying high.
Recon
Enemies
aloft.
are nearby.
We got eyes. Marking hostile locations. Need defense at the patrol zone.
Yeah, but that's the point of like domination, dude. You're not supposed to be running around like with your head chopped off. You're supposed to hold the zones, dude. Camping is like, dude, like it is such a stupid thing. Like, oh, you're camping. It's like, dude, this is fucking domination, dude. What do you think is the point of the game, dude? No, this guy was clueless.
Spies in the sky. Double kill.
I should have finished
they
him.
have the patrol zone.
Like in a mode like this, then like you're sitting here the whole time and not contributing to the team, that's camping, dude. But when you're holding down the B flag, dude, that's the whole point of the game, dude. Nice. Oh, no.
We're on top. Don't lose that zone. Patrol zone is ours.
Yeah. I don't know, man. You're gonna be a bit of an idiot if you're gonna like be like, oh, I'm camping, I better move, when you're actually playing the game mode. The whole point of domination is not to keep flipping like the spawns by running around like a madman. It's to what's it called?
Patrol zone.
Hold the two zones, which involves defending and staying in a certain area, protecting an area and all that, so they can't get to the zones. That's not camping, dude. That's just playing the game mode, dude. That's the whole point of domination, dude. And dude, why would you not, like, even in a team, like I said, even in team deathmatch, there is that same spawn trap. Why wouldn't you hold that spawn trap? Why would you keep on like moving around, when you can just lock them into their spawns like that, dude?
Wrap it up. It's finished. New intel, ready for report.
Like this mode, like you're meant to be running around, dude,
Marking hostile location.
like a little bit, and still this particular map gets so campy. And when teammates are not playing the objective on this mode, it's so bad, dude. It is so bad. Like I'm not really playing the
They have the
objective right
patrol
now.
zone.
couldn't finish him off.
Control zone is ours.
Oh my god, what's the... Yeah, okay. The spawns on this map also need work on patrol mode. I think I mentioned this, like, I was like playing off stream this map, and I killed a person who spawned in, then 2 more people spawned in. Oh, what the fuck? I've not seen that happen in this mode. And then the full team spawned in after I killed those 2. And then they finally killed me. But they were all spawning right in front of me. Yeah, you see, I'm telling you, I honestly don't, like the pub stompers that I've been watching and all, they're all running this STG MP40 like thing. And that M1928 is way more OP than the, like we can try out the MP40, I guess. And I'll show you how much slower the time to kill is on it. So this is my MP40 build at the moment. I haven't gotten it leveled up fully. I mean, I'm not gonna read it out, but yeah, I haven't got these unlocked yet. So I've got a build for recoil. I actually tried that ammo thing, it wasn't very good. Yeah, I mean, I'm not denying that, Sender. My whole point is they need to fix that, dude. I'm not saying that's a good thing. I'm saying that it shouldn't be happening. But it's so easy to do in this section of the map. Like, dude, I used to love spawn trapping way back in the day and all, man. In Ghost Recon, the original Ghost Recon, like Advanced Warfare, whatever the fuck it was called. In those games, dude, spawn trapping was like the name of the game, dude. But it was horrible to be behind like that. See, you saw that, dude, right? How much slower that was in comparison to the Tommy gun.
We hold Baker. Capturing Able.
Dude, actually, you know what? I'm gonna test it out. I'm gonna test out teammates' idea. I mean, what's it called? Manic.
Losing objective Baker.
Yep, it does kill you. That's a good thing, I guess.
Losing objective Able. Losing objective Able. Able is overrun.
Oh my god, okay.
Losing objective Baker.
Yeah.
Baker is lost.
All over the place with that one.
Securing Baker.
Like, I'm hoping they fix that, dude. Like, so you can't spawn trap.
Closing with Baker.
Like, I don't think that's a good thing, dude.
Baker locked down.
So even in the medium longer range, this has a longer time to kill, I feel like, than that Tommy gun.
New intel, ready for report.
That's what, dude. I honestly think just a little love to the Tommy gun and it's just mad OP. Even that needs a nerf, dude. I honestly don't think it should be that fast, dude. The time to kill it. Like, dude, you drop people before they even realize what's happening to them.
Losing objective Baker.
Like, this is like all stuff that I'm hoping they'll fix that I'm discussing, dude. I'm not pointing this out like, oh, see what you can do. Hopefully they keep it forever like this and all. Oh, man, I'm hoping they fix this stuff, dude.
They're taking Baker.
Jesus, how long is that time to kill, dude?
taking Charlie. Securing Baker. The enemy has total domination.
And
Push back.
one would argue like you wouldn't take that, dude. I would most certainly take that challenge with the Tommy gun. Like I said, you build it right, dude. The Tommy gun actually is quite accurate, dude.
They got me pinned.
Oh my god. Freaking super sweat there, dude.
Taking Charlie.
Are you kidding, dude? What the fuck?
We're dug in at Charlie.
I mean, the MP40 is good,
They're
dude.
taking
No
Baker.
denying it, dude.
Hostile recon in the air. Spies in the sky. Baker is lost.
Let's hold it down.
Taking Baker. Fuck, Molotov out.
Oh, I thought I grabbed the grenade there. Alright, doesn't matter.
Capturing Baker. Securing Able. Fuck, I'm pinned.
The people are just lifting, putting up the lift and that just to be fucking trolls, dude, I think. This is such a weird thing, dude. I got killed by someone who ran through that shit once.
Hostile recon in the air. Spies in the sky.
Where's that guy, dude? There he is.
They're taking Able. Closing with Baker. Keep the momentum. And
Jesus Christ, my god, okay.
they're taking Charlie.
Fucking dude is fucking bobbing and weaving like all over the place, bro. What the fuck is this dude?
They're taking
Christ.
Charlie.
Oh, there he is again. I can't fucking hit him, dude. Shit.
Charlie is overrun. Securing Baker. We're dug in at Baker.
Dude, sometimes teammates, man, fucking look, because they look exactly the same as...
They're taking Able.
Why do we keep flipping them? Teammates need to go there, dude.
Able. Able is lost. Taking Able. Double kill. They're taking Baker.
Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, so clearly this team's clueless about the
We
spawn
hold
crowd.
Able. They're taking Baker.
Oh, God.
Capturing Charlie. Closing with Charlie. We have total domination. Hold the line.
Okay, we shouldn't have done that. Okay, maybe... What the fuck? What's going on? I know. No, what's going on, yeah.
Losing objective Charlie.
Let them have Charlie.
Charlie is lost. See you never. Double kill. New intel ready for report. Find from this. Recon mission ready. Find the bastards. Marking hostile location. Bloodthirsty. Double kill. Taking Charlie. Closing with Charlie. Got the supplies. Molotov out.
No, what the fuck? Where
Losing
they?
objective able. That's it for the intel.
Oh, Jesus. I don't know how that fool got away with that.
Losing objective able. Able is lost. Throwing Molotov. Capturing able. Able
Yeah, I mean,
is
dude, even if you're not spawn trapping them, the A and B side is the side for this map. C side significantly weaker, significantly.
losing objective able.
Dude, I'm telling you, dude, the Tommy gun, it's really good for long range also. It's really good. It just really needs a nerf or something, dude, man. It's good, dude.
They're taking able.
That extra ammo and all helps, dude.
Able is lost.
I mean, you're not even supposed to be using SMGs for long range, dude. It's meant to be like for like medium close
Almost
range.
there. There's no feeling like a win. Fuck a pin!
So like anything that has the better medium close range is the better SMG.
Securing able.
Wait, what's
Losing
going on?
objective Beta.
I thought the game
They're
ended.
taking Charlie.
What the fuck just
Closing
happened
with
here?
able.
Didn't the game just
All
end?
objectives
Oh, I
secure.
guess not.
Dig
I pulled up the
Way to
map.
hold the line, lads. Fucking brilliant.
I was like, oh, the game's over.
Double kill.
I kind of wish they do the halftime with domination. So they flip the sides. But like these maps, you can flip so quickly, dude. It also, I guess, doesn't matter so much. Yeah, it's bugged out, dude. It'll just keep on saying like I've leveled up, but I haven't really. It just keeps on. That's a bug. Go down, people.
Domination. Take the objective. Another classic showdown. I can't wait. Closing with Charlie. Charlie is ours. They're taking Baker. They're taking Charlie. Taking Able.
Time to kill so slow with the MP40,
Losing
dude.
objective Charlie.
I honestly
Hold
don't
on.
know how
Losing
people like
objective Baker.
haven't
Baker is
gravitated to the
overrun.
other
We have
gun
the lead. Keep it up.
by now.
They're taking Able.
I'm telling you, in the beginning, the other gun, it like the Tommy gun, it's really hard to control. I was like reluctant to level it up, but once I got a few attachments on it, it was so good, dude.
Losing objective Able. Charlie is lost. Taking Charlie.
Oh my god.
Securing Charlie. Enemy has a counter recon aircraft. Capturing Baker. They're taking Able. Closing with Charlie. Charlie locked down. Losing objective Able. Closing with Baker.
Yeah,
Able is
wish
lost.
wash. Noonie noonie. Are you guys really gonna do that? Jesus, that was not shoot. Like, I thought that, considering everything you can shoot through, how did you not shoot through a wooden cabinet, dude? Here's another problem, this alias thing that's going on here.
They're overpowering
When the
us.
window's
Take those
broken.
positions.
That happens all the time, dude. Even on the PS4 it was happening.
Taking Charlie.
It's not good, dude.
I'm pinned down.
Like, I'm getting dutied on this. It's 100 ping also. Yeah. Jesus.
Securing Charlie. Throwing Molotov.
Yeah, it's laggy. Okay.
Losing objective Able. Taking Charlie. Taking Baker. Losing objective Able. We're dug in at Charlie. They're taking Able.
They'll probably spawn back in here.
They're taking Able. New intel, ready for report. Double kill. They're taking Able. Able is lost. Recon mission ready. Find the bastards. My box ready. Got securing Baker. All top out. Tossing stun grenade. Enemy has a counter recon aircraft. Bloodthirsty.
Oh, I don't know why I put up the UAV.
Recon sweeping the sector. Marking hostile locations. Losing objective Charlie. Taking Baker. Securing Able. Losing objective Charlie.
Move, teammates are gonna get me killed.
Able locked down. Capturing Baker. Losing objective Able. Taking Baker. Able is overrun. The round is almost gone. Turn the tide. Got me pinned.
Oh god.
Taking Charlie. Capturing Able. The enemy has total domination. Push back. Closing with Able. Securing Charlie. We hold Able.
What up, Noise Rash?
Closing with Baker.
Are you kidding? Oh, I got back.
They're taking
I
Able.
got a packet lost.
Capturing Charlie. We hold Charlie. taking Baker. They're taking Charlie. They're taking Able.
Yeah, this.
We have total domination. Hold the line. Able is overrun. They're taking Charlie.
Okay, I completely missed through that.
Charlie is lost. They're taking Baker. Taking Charlie. Securing Able. Losing objective Baker. I'm pinned down. Securing Charlie. We're dug in at Charlie. Recon aloft. We got eyes.
Dude, what on earth, dude? That's lag, dude. That was lag, straight up, dude.
Capturing Able.
Like, where it just wasn't, like, letting me track the guy properly.
Losing objective Charlie. They're taking Baker. Baker is lost. We're dug in at Able.
Yeah, this game is garbage, dude. This one, at least, connection-wise.
Charlie is lost.
The sound is so bad also. They really do need to fix this sound, dude. Like, if I move around too much, I can't track the enemy properly, which is not a good thing. You should 100% be able to track enemies. They're moving around.
Closing with Baker. Closing with Charlie. Molotov out. Securing Charlie. Capturing Baker. They're taking Able. Charlie locked down. Enemy has a counter recon aircraft.
I just try to stay to grab B as long as I could.
Rush for Stunker. Losing objective Charlie. Taking Baker. We've taken all objectives. Hold those positions. They're taking Charlie.
Jesus, come on, give me a break, dude.
Losing objective Baker. They're taking Charlie. They're taking Baker. Losing objective Baker. They're taking
Jesus,
Able.
those bullets didn't even register.
Losing objective Able. Able is lost. I'm pinned down. Losing objective Baker. They're taking Charlie. Baker is lost. Closing with Baker. Enemy has a counter recon aircraft. Baker is ours. Securing Able. They're taking Charlie.
What on earth?
They're taking Baker. We have total domination. Hold the line. Charlie is overrun. The lead's ours. I'm pinned down. Miss me? Round is ending. I can smell victory from here.
Jesus Christ, dude. This match is really laggy, dude.
Securing Charlie. They're taking Able. They're taking Baker. Baker is overrun. Charlie is
We
out.
won it. Still, dude. Super laggy
You lads
game.
are all right. Who's the lovely bastard?
Hello, Ari. What's up? What's up? What's up, Harry?
Don't waste ammo when you can take 2 out at once.
So yeah, that's my experience with the Vanguard Beta. Week 1, I guess. Like I said, definitely STG I think is going to be most people's go-to gun right off the bat. And honestly, I think the STG is in a good place. I don't see it needing any sort of like nerf or buff or anything like that. It's all right, dude. The machine pistol is horrible. It is just horrible. I haven't used it much, but the little I've used it, it is straight garbage. M1928, the Tommy gun, dude, it is so good, dude. It's so good. I hope people try it out, dude. Like honestly, I don't think the MP40 is that good in comparison, dude. I know I haven't got all the attachments yet, but I've gotten enough of the attachments that I know that this is not where it's at, dude. I mean, it's a good, I guess. It's alright, dude. I don't think any of these things are gonna like increase the time to kill. Like, yeah, maybe the incendiary rounds. But none of these other attachments are going to increase the time to kill for the MP40, which makes me like, dude, how have people overlooked this one, the M1928? Properly OP, probably needs a little bit of a nerf, little tune in so it's not so fast time to kill, but it's really good. And it can handle range, dude. Like I have my like sensitivities a little higher than it should be, I guess, maybe for the longer ranges and all that with the but trust me, it's an accurate gun when you build it this way. It's really accurate. And having as many like rounds, like the 50 round drum and all that, dude, oh my God, dude. You can really pick people off like at longer ranges, no worries. And then like just insta drop people like at close range, which is nutty. I've only used this like for 1 kill, the rat pistol. It's all right. It's decent. I prefer it over the machine pistol, man. At least this one doesn't like go all over the place. Can't see what's going on when you're firing it at people. And like I said, the Itira burst, at the moment, from the guns I've tried, this is by far the worst gun and is in desperate need of attention in all sorts of different aspects of like it. It is really bad, really bad. I couldn't put myself through like playing a game with it in this game because it just really isn't worth it. Yeah, it's just so bad, dude, at the moment. Hopefully they fix it. I'm tempted to like just show you how bad it is by playing a game with it, but it's not worth it. It's not worth it. You know, the funny thing is the STG, this build, it is bonkers, dude. Like if you just kind of like slow tap the like kind of burst fire the STG, it is nasty how fast you can kill people at really long ranges. I forgot to do that in this stream. Like I kind of wanted to play a game on the Gavutu map and just show you how fast you can pick like some of the snipers, like counter snipe with it. I did it in the open lobby stream. What was it? Day before yesterday. It's an open lobby stream. And it's nasty how you can counter snipe people if you just kind of burst fire this, like just pop it and then just keep popping it and just keep bursting it. You just drop people really fast. So SCG is awesome. M19 really, really good at the moment. Probably needs a tad bit of a nerf, but if even like, dude, a part of me is like, dude, don't nerf it. It's so much fun to use. It's so nasty, but it does in reality need a bit of a nerf. MP40 is like okay, honestly. Like I don't have any issues with it, but it's not as good, dude. It's just not. When the beta comes back, My plan is I do want to like level up these two. I want to try these guns out, the Bar, the NZ40, and definitely the Volkswagen, whatever. Um, I definitely want to like give that a go. Like honestly, like there's a custom class or whatever, like default class that has the volts. I wasn't really enjoying it that much when I tried that out. So I want to like level it up a tad bit and build it my way and see how it works out. Definitely want to give the Sten a go before the beta ends. And obviously LMGs, man. I have yet to touch any of these LMGs, and I do want to give them a go and see how they are. I like the idea of the M1 Grand, but at the moment I've heard the sprint out times are horrible on it. And like I said, dude, the semi-automatics, like you're gonna get killed so much faster with some of these other guns the way they're built. You might as well just end up running the sniper rifle or something and hope for the one-shot kill, as opposed to like putting yourself through running around with the M1 Grand and just not having a very good time to kill and sprint out time and stuff like that. M1 Grand though, the time to kill is better than the Itera burst, but both have really bad sprint out times. And the Itera, dude, I don't know what they were thinking with this one. The Itera burst was just dreadful. And I'm not going to repeat all like my thoughts behind like the field upgrades and stuff like that. That was all in the intro, but they still like hold true. They should have an instant way to destroy the field mic if you're on top of it. Shouldn't take so many bullets to destroy it. I said I wasn't going to repeat it, but yeah, I am repeating them. Recharge time is too fast for the fast thing. I'm guessing all of them have too fast for recharge time at the moment, which really scares me. Armor plates, I haven't unlocked it yet, but considering how fast the supply box recharges, this should be probably a slow recharge, like a very slow recharge rate, and that'll probably balance out the armor plates better. I've heard like prestigious keys already talked about it. Like you can get the armor plates a ton of times in a game, so it's obviously like way too fast. And then to top it off, it's annoying because like when people have that, you're gonna have to shoot a couple more bullets and all. It slows down the time to kill in a weird way. So if it's a slow recharge rate, I think that's good enough. Like prestigious key was talking about like removing the ability like to have like bullet penetration and stuff like that, so bullets will still kill you the same, but it gives you flak jacket. I don't think that's necessary. I think having the bullet reducing bullet damage and all, and being like real armor plates, that's okay, but just make it so it's a slow recharge, so you don't get it that often. So if you're running it, you're only going to get it like rarely in the game, again, I think fast and medium is too fast for it. Slow would be better, and overall time recharge rates for these field upgrades need to slow down just overall. And then obviously like the map things, like spawns need work. That spawn trap in Gavuto really needs work. Like that shouldn't happen. Spawns need work in all the maps, dude. I was gonna say like, dude, Jesus, the spawns and the rooftop map is horrible also, which is true. As far as the modes go, I actually do enjoy the patrol mode on Gavuto, the jungle map. I didn't really care for it on the Red Star map or whatever, the snow map. Like I found most people didn't want to play the objective on that map. They just wanted to camp and all, and because of the way like it's so open and all, that whole patrol zone's a bit of a pain in the butt to handle. So yeah, I don't think that played out so well. Hey, what's up, Toxic Man? Sorry, what's up, man? How are you? Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, Toxic, right in the beginning, I showed my class setups, the two class setups that I used in the game. But here's it again. I don't mind showing it again. This is the class setup for the STG that I used. It's a really accurate STG class. It's like just an all-round good class if you want to like do decently in the beta and not have to like worry too much. And I was actually saying like if you actually burst this, like do like burst fires, you can get really long fast time to kills, like long range fast times to kills. Like I was counter sniping people hard with this gun by just burst firing it. Up close and medium range and all, you can just go fully auto. But at the slightly longer ranges, you're going to want to burst fire it, and it becomes pretty nasty. But just overall, a good gun and build for it, I think, in my opinion, for what I was doing. And then the other build that I highly recommend you give a go is this M1928. This, at the moment, in my opinion, has got probably the fastest time to kill in the game, I think. Like I said, I haven't tried all the other guns, and obviously sniper one-shots are going to be faster. But as far as like actual time to kills that are not one-shot kills, this is a really fast time to kill gun. But you do need to level it up a tad bit, and add some of these attachments that will reduce the recoil a tad bit. Initially, it's really rough. Like when you don't have any decent attachments on it, it's tough to use because the recoil's all over the place. But the minute you start like putting on these recoil attachments and stuff like that, it's probably the nastiest gun in the game. I was actually thinking that it probably needs a nerf. And I've said this already, I've tried all these barrels and they're okay, but I think the default barrel at the moment, with the ones that you have the options of at the moment, is the best option. Like it's really versatile. For long, medium, and close range, it's good enough. You don't need to put a barrel. But otherwise, everything else is like this. The surplus thing I just threw on because I don't really care for fast melee and reach. You can really drop people fast up close, hip firing and stuff like that. It's got a big magazine too. Yeah, this is the gun I'd recommend to build, try out. In my opinion, most broken build that I found. Again, those are the only two guns I've actually leveled up. So there's potentially other guns that are way better. But from what I understand that I haven't tried out some of the guns, but I've come up against them. You know what I mean? And just when you're coming up against the LMGs and the STIG, SMG, this has got you'll win most of the gunfights. You'll win most of the gunfights with that. Yeah, give it a go, dude. I was trying to convince some other people, man. I was like, yo, try this out. And they just ignored me, man. I was like, then kept on using the MP40. I'm like, these guys are morons, dude. I was like, dude, how are you not trying this gun out, man? You're stupid if you haven't. Like, I think they like tried it out. And like I said, initially it's tough to control. But like the minute you unlock some decent attachments on it, it gets so nasty, dude. I wouldn't be surprised if it got a nerf by week 2. I'm hoping it doesn't. I'm actually hoping. I'm gonna tell Dragon. That's the troll build for Dragon, dude. I'm like, dude, Dragon, use this build, dude. You're gonna like love it. And obviously the visual stuff and all. I hope they tune that back by week 2 also. Like the overall like visual like impairments that happen. Like I think there's a lot of like the smoke, the muzzle flash. The particle effects that happen when you're breaking through stuff and all, it makes it very tough to see like the enemies when all of that stuff is combined together. The overall haze in the map and stuff like that, that also gets a bit annoying to deal with. Honestly, I have okay class setups. Dragon tends to have really good class setups. When Dragon gets his hands on guns and all and he actually uses them, he comes up with some really nasty classes. I just go with like stuff that like, I don't know. I have alright class setups. I don't mind. I know what I like, and also I can generally build something decent sometimes. Sometimes I don't, man. Like, geez, like I think the Krieg, when I was doing the Krieg in Cold War, I couldn't figure out a good class setup for it, even though it was such an easy gun to use. I was hating it. And then finally, one of the viewers that I played with, and he checks out my channel every now and then, Dexter, he gave me a good build for the Krieg, and then the gun became really fun to use. Yeah. But yeah, the Tommy gun build, try it out, dude. I highly recommend. I'm sure it could use tweaks. I'm sure if you adjust certain things, it might be even better than what I've built it. But the way I built it, it's nutty. It's nutty. Anyway, that's it for now. I will not be streaming any more Vanguard until the next like until it comes out for the next week or whatever, or in the coming days it'll come out, right? And crossplay will be enabled. It'll be free for all the PlayStation users, and then all the early access Xbox and PC users will be on it also. And then after a couple of days, I would wager everyone's going to be on it. And I'm a little worried, dude. I've heard already there's a lot of cheat companies like advertising cheats for Vanguard. That's got me worried, man. I've been hearing rumors, man, that the anti-cheat, the so-called great anti-cheat that COD's going to release is not going to come out until the Warzone update for Vanguard, which won't happen for at least a couple of months into the game. Like, I would wager not till early December, late November, early December is a rumor when the Warzone update will go live for Vanguard and all. And if they make me play 2 months with hackers in Vanguard, it's going to drive me insane, dude. I'm going to be like, so even 1 month is too much, dude. If it's just fucking all of November, the first preseason of like Vanguard, I'm going to have to deal with like hackers in the game, dude. I'm going to be pissed. Hopefully not. Anyway, take care. See you, Toxic. Appreciate you stopping by. Bye. Yeah, overall, I think a lot of the stuff that I was discussing in the stream can definitely be tweaked by week 2. I do hope Sledgehammer tweaks whatever needs to be tweaked and at least starts working on some of the stuff that needs to be worked on for the final game. But yeah, anti-cheat day 1 Vanguard. When it comes out, preseason, please have a good anti-cheat. I'm scared of the crossplay enabled beta already because of like the rumors that there's already cheats available for Vanguard. I'm so scared of the like crossplay enabled beta. Please, anti-cheat day 1 Vanguard preseason. Don't make me wait till Warzone integration.